Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Solasta, Crown of the Magister. This is the 5th episode. If you remember, at the end of the 4th episode we'd just got our next main mission from the council, which is to go and hunt down some more of these gems that slot into the crown that Saboring rather impudently took without asking anyone and stuck on his head, and now he's the only one that can wear it. He does get some pretty nice bonuses from that, though, that we've seen. He is a bit more persuasive, can threaten people a bit more easily, and a few other little bonuses as well. Before we head out to the quest area, what we're going to do, we're just going to do a quick tour around all these faction vendors, and we're going to see if they've
skies, my friends.
If they've got anything,
treasure in your backpacks.
Any recipes that we want to get for crafting, because you don't get an infinite amount of things to give to the factions. You know, you have to sort of pick and choose which faction you're going to support.
We do require your
because
services.
ideally, with the faction you prefer, you're going to want to get to the maximum sort of relationship level, which is going to be difficult to do, well, impossible to do with them all. So we have to be a bit more selective. Now we can see here, if we go on to this first one, I can already see that he is going to stock the oil of acuteness that we can use to make some +1 weapons and armour. Weapons, I think. I'm not so certain about the armour. He also sells a couple of other things we can use for crafting, a blood ruby and a shard of ice. Now, they're quite expensive, so we wouldn't be able to buy these now anyway, but we can just see if we hover over this sort of stop sign symbol, it says that to be able to buy this from him, as well as having enough money, we're going to need to be brotherhood status, which we're not at the moment. We're sympathy status, which I think is a positive level, but not very high up. In fact, we can see he's not going to allow us to buy anything that he's stocking just at this moment. We'll have a look at the sort of things he does sell, though. So this belt of hill giant strength, in fact, I think this is a belt of fire giant strength. So if we can buy that from him, you know, we'd have a permanent 25 strength at the moment. I think by default, without any bonuses like this, you can only get as high as 20. So that would make our paladin a lot more effective in fighting. We can see there's boots of levitation, which aren't, I think, that useful. We have the levitate spell. We've actually deactivated it for now because we couldn't really find a proper use for it, but we can see there's other boots like halving cold damage. This archery one's quite nice because for the ranger it gives them a good bonus on using their bow. Brace of defense is good for a wizard. They get an extra +2 to AC when they are wearing something like that. So I think we'll have a quick look at the sort of crafting recipes that he sells as well. But I don't think he sells any. Just looking at this, these manuals are quite nice. These will these manuals can increase your sort of ability scores beyond 20. So if there's one for strength, for instance, this one, we could use that and get our strength from 20 up to 22. It would increase the maximum by 2 as well. So those are pretty good. Necklace of Fireballs is pretty good because that's a spell we're going to be using a lot of. Good ring of protection. Yeah, okay. I think we'll probably want to use this guy, even though he's not selling any crafting recipes for now. In fact, he won't. What you see is what you get. This is all he'll ever be able to sell us. Yeah, so he's going to, but he will be a good contact. I can see a lot of stuff that he's got that we might want to buy in the future. So if we just close this window for now, and if we talk to him, I think
Clear
we can.
skies, my friends.
I think we
you
can
have
offer
some
to
treasure
give
in your
him
backpacks.
Yeah. So if we say, what about this?
Feast your eyes on this.
Thank you, Saboring. Very strange tone of voice there, but we can see here. This is all the stuff we've picked up. And we can see that if we were to sell it, we do get money for it. So we'd get 25 gold for selling it, and we would increase our relations with this faction by +7, which is pretty good. So if you hover over the item, you can see what other factions would be interested. So these are the antiquarians, and this 7 relations for 25 gold is looking pretty good. So I think we'll click on that. We're now at alliance, so I think that's improved our. We were sympathy before, so that we've gone up quite a bit. Now if I was to do, so the antiquarians also like this, and we'll get 50 gold for this, and our relationships will go up by 8, so let's click on that. Still an alliance. We've only got these 3 things, so it's antiquarians. I probably will end up doing both these as well, just because it's going to have a greater effect on the antiquarians than the Tower of Knowledge, who are also interested. So let's do that for now. Can we push it up any further? No, we're still at Alliance. And I think we'll leave it there for now. I do want to check out these other factions first and just see...
See you next time, friends.
Yeah, if we also want to try and buy things from them time. Let's click on him again and we'll see if he's actually opened up to sell any
Clear
of those
skies,
items.
my friends.
at
You have some
Alliance.
treasure in your backpacks?
Yes, let's have a look at
We
his
do
wares.
require your services.
So we can see that we could already buy this this hill giant strength, which would be... It would be okay. Our strength is 20 now, so we'd get an extra 1 to strength, which is all right. But for 1,000, which is pretty much all the money we have right now, I'm not sure. We're not really sneaking, so not sure about those. We can already cast Sparkle. This is quite good if you have an archer character, because you'll never run out of arrows. You'll always be able to create more. We're not using... I mean, we have a decent number of arrows, so I'm not too worried about that for now. We all have dark vision. If you had a character who didn't have dark vision, that would be a good thing to buy. Just having shoes that give us spider climb could be quite good. We do have the spell, but it means we could free up that spell slot in our spell book and maybe get a different spell. Or Stone of Good Luck, which is okay. I think for the price. What we might do though is buy the Sword of Acuteness, which we can use to craft another +1 weapon. Maybe a short sword or something for our ranger. I don't even know if it's worth making our paladin like a two-hander specialist, but I'm not sure on that, because the shield does give us a +2 bonus to AC. I think the cleric could use the battle axe anyway, so we'd still be able to use that. So that's a possibility. We will buy that, and I think we'll buy the spider climb shoes as well, even though that's basically all our money. Have we got anything we can sell? Well, we can now use Revivify with the crown, can't we? So I'm tempted to sell that. It is worth 150, so that's pretty valuable actually. And we have a lot of reagents, and we're not really crafting potions, so if we were to sell all of these, how much could we get? We'll keep the gems. Yeah, okay. Well, that's given us a fair bit coming in, so let's do that. We'll reorder our backpack. Is that worth very much? Not really. We'll probably sell that. It's okay, there's a bit more coming in. Because there might be other stuff we want to buy in town as well. So let's get rid of the reagents, the Revivify spell. I think that's used for crafting, so we will keep that. But there's a decent amount coming in there. Fluffy can actually sell that. How much for the spell? Again, 150. I don't know why he couldn't sell the stuff before, because it's the same amount as the paladin. Get rid of the reagents. That'll do. So we're already back up to 700. That should be a decent amount if we see anything else in town that we want to buy. So we'll say goodbye. We'll just have a look. What I might do is give the slippers to the ranger, just because she is our lock picker. So if the spider climb will help us get up to chests that we want to unlock and things like that. And she, just in case those chests are locked, she's the one we kind of want to be going and doing that. She can also disarm traps, so that's going to be good for that. And we'll keep the Olive Acuteness just here for now. We'll have a quick look at what else we can already craft. So we could make a +1 short sword, which might not be a bad idea, just because I don't know how long it's going to take to find this Blood of Solasta. It might take a little while, and in the meantime we can be using a better weapon. But we also have that great sword. We don't have the recipe for a great sword yet, but we might be able to find one. So let's just go and have a little look at what everyone else is selling. Someone else wants to talk to us?
A word, please, deputies.
What's up?
What's this?
A command word to teleport your party to the city's Imperial Gate.
Teleport?
We can't do that, I'm pretty sure.
Well, word is that in the Badlands, you may come across functioning major gates. If you do, use this command word and you'll be brought back here. Take note of any command word on the gate you find, and you'll be able to return there the same way.
That's fantastic.
Don't get too excited. So far, no one's found any.
Oh, right. Thanks anyway.
That is
Light, senior deputies.
that is actually going to be useful.
You too,
the further
Captain.
out that we go, obviously when you're sort of travelling there overland, it can take quite a long time. But we're going to find places where we can just teleport back to the city almost instantly, which is going to be a big help. Now this chaplain is not a faction vendor, but over here we've got that Joriel Fox Eyes. Let's go and talk to her and see if she's selling anything good. Here we go.
Deputies, do you have anything for the circle?
Possibly, but let's just have a look what she's selling
require
first.
your services.
Again, similar. We currently don't have anything that we're able to buy from that. We need to be living legend to buy this adamantine plate armor, which is very good. It'll take a long time to get up to that level of relationship, though. We have better shields. And Brotherhood is something we might be able to achieve not too distant future. She does sell +1 weapons as well, so you don't actually need to craft any of those. And got some +2 weapons. Is it just that one? Yeah, I think it's just the short bow. +2, maybe the staff and a morning star. Yeah, so she's got some +2 weapons and a long sword. That's not too bad. Scrolls, I'm not that interested in. So that's not too bad. I think things like the +1 weapons, we're going to find a fair amount of those, and we're also going to be able to craft them as well. So let's hold off doing anything else with her for now. If we head into this next area, yeah, so we can see there's one over here. There's one in the inn. That's the scavengers. I feel like I'm missing one. Well, maybe that's it. Maybe it's just the 4. Let's nip over here. Just have a quick chat with her. So far, the 2 we've spoken to don't actually have any crafting recipes, so hopefully these next 2 do.
Deputies, how are you today? Do you have some lovely loot from the Badlands?
Again, just
We
looking
do
for our wares for
require
now.
your services.
Right, so here are some crafting recipes. These are for poison bolts, poison arrows. That's a type of arrow, I think. We scroll down. These ones that look like books are more likely to be the weapons and stuff, but these ones are potions. Some scrolls. Go a bit further down. Still scrolls, scrolls. Scrolls. Let's go all the way to the bottom. Now, these ones are a different price. What are these? Yeah, I think, although she sells a lot of schematics, I think they're all for scrolls, which I'm not terribly interested. Scrolls and potions. And poisons, which again is not something I use very much of. So I'm actually going to say goodbye to her as well, without doing anything. And we'll head into the inn and speak to the vendor who's in there. And the inn is on the other side of the marketplace, I think, just here. Here we go. This is the drunk guy. He wants to speak to us. We'll find out what he wants.
Hey, interested in a little side job?
What kind of side job?
The kind that takes particular skills and contacts. In the, shall we say, involuntary gift business.
Involuntary gift business? That's just embarrassing.
Say what you mean. The underworld, right?
And there I was trying to be discreet.
Try harder. Suppose I do have the skills and contacts you're looking for.
Go to Annie Bagmorda at the Scavengers. Tell her I sent you.
Mysterious. We will do that, but let's just we'll head into the inn here as we were about to do. Now the guy we want is. I mean, he walked off a different direction, but he's here at the bar again, which is and he still has the exclamation mark. Well, we'll click him in again. I'm not sure he'll have anything more to say to us though.
Look who's here. The Sorak hunters themselves.
It's Merton, right? Arwin Merton.
Damn right.
First scavenger? Where does that come from?
Long story, kid. Short version. When we started crossing the marches to the Badlands, I was one of the first. Now, I'm just the ugliest one left standing.
What should we know about the Badlands? Any advice?
Bring a good cleric with good healing spells. You'll need them.
You're a legend.
Well, we have a
Why do you
cleric.
seem so sour?
Sour? It's this ale that's sour. That's all.
Is he going to say it?
The High and Mighty Council, paying clueless kids like you to go and get killed in the Badlands. But they're not asking good old Arwen. No. Go figure. It's because I got them figured out.
Figured
Not
out
because you're a
how?
crazy drunk.
The Legacy Council is full of it, acting all united and lovey-dovey while they plot to rob each other. Wouldn't surprise me if some of them were even Soraks in disguise. You know they can shapeshift.
Okay.
Hey, I was right about them hiding in the Badlands, wasn't I?
They've already been told they can shapeshift, so I'm not quite sure why he was so dismissive of that. But anyway, let's come up and speak to our last contact up here. I'm hoping for some good recipes from him, because we haven't really seen anything that we like the look of just yet. You've seen a spider climb there, she just ran up the wall.
Clear skies, adventurers. Anything new for the Arcanian?
Possibly. Let's have a look.
We do require your services.
So what has he got? He's got some primed weapons, which is good. Primed armor, which is also good. Which we can buy at Brotherhood's level. Okay, we'll scroll past the scrolls. And a primed chain shirt. So I'm wondering whether all the recipes I was expecting to find are. But I think I will try and get a more of a relationship going with this guy, just because of all the primed weapons and armor, which are going to be sort of the basis for more or less all our crafting recipes. So if we just come out of here and we'll speak to him again and we'll offer him the other artifact that we found.
Clear skies, anything new?
Let's talk business.
Check this out.
Check this out. Yes, so we get, as well as 50 gold, we'll get +6 relations with the
Stay in the light.
Arcanium. Up to sympathy now. Which I don't think... We don't currently have a need for those things that he's selling, so... What I think we'll do is, if we go into our wizard's inventory, and we're going to get the short sword going. It'll keep, as I said, I'm not sure exactly how soon we'll be able to craft this white burn. So we would like to get a magic weapon on her as soon as possible. So let's start crafting that, and we'll head out to the next mission area. No, we'll go and speak to the scavengers first. That's what we'll do. So I'm going all the way over there. She's here, isn't she?
Merton says you've got a problem.
Ah. Arwen. What makes you think you can help?
Not saying I can yet, but I know people.
People who can track down stolen goods?
What kind of goods?
A sword. Imperial. The guard has 3 diamonds. Probably magical.
Probably. What does it probably do?
Never got a chance to find out.
You offering a reward?
I'll make it worth your while.
Are you not the one supposed to bring back stuff?
Very funny.
Everyone's got very cockney all of a sudden, haven't they? It's like listening to the cast of EastEnders. Temple of Missay. Is that somewhere we've been? Probably not. Still waiting for these things to be concluded. It's going to be almost a week for a lot of it. She's still got an exclamation mark. Let's just click on her again.
Ah, there you are. Clear skies, my friends. Someone came to see you.
Me? Who?
An old acquaintance, I gather. Master Dakin. He said he'd wait for you at Sunblaze Court.
Oh, thanks for the message. Stay in the light.
Everything all right?
Like she said, an old acquaintance.
Interesting. I don't remember this. We'll head over there. He might be giving us a side mission or side quest of some kind. That's him there, so we can skip straight over there. What's this guy?
You came. I wondered, considering your new rank.
How are you, Master?
It's nice that you pretend to care.
Are you going to hate me forever?
I don't hate you. I just... Well, it was your right to leave and pursue a life of adventure, even if it wastes your academic talent.
It serves me well, thanks to you.
Maybe. Still, I'm without an assistant. Times have been hard. The guild offered me a posting. South.
You're not getting your department chair?
Evidently not. Unless I can make a major contribution. That's why I wanted to see you. I heard you went to Caer Lem in the marches.
That's right.
There is an old Tirmarian tower there.
Oh, yes. Very impressive, too.
If I could just explore it, bring something back, something the guild couldn't ignore, I would have a chance at this chair. The scavengers say it's safe now. I can go. But once there, I'll need, well, some specific expertise.
And that's us.
It could salvage my career.
Of course. I owe you that much, Master.
Thanks. Find me at Caer Lem, then. I'll be ready.
We'll see you there. Stay in the light, Master.
Okay. We probably will do that. But we're going to head out now. Oops, wrong way. Here we go. Exit. Wow, so yeah, we're going quite far away here. It's going to take a bit of time to get there, but we are going to... Let's stop off at this Caer Lem outpost, and we'll do that little side mission first. So I think once we go to this area, and once we've finished up there, I think that we may end up teleporting back. So let's travel here first. Oh, there we go. We're halfway done crafting the short sword. So by the time we get to the next sort of quest map, we'll definitely have crafted that. And we've got an encounter here against some bandits. We've got the choice to hide and presumably dodge the combat, or we could ambush. You know what? We're going to do the combat. We get XP. We'll get an area where the scavengers can come and get all the weapons and armor and sell them for us, so we'll get money from it. You know, it does make the travelling take a little bit longer, I guess, but I think the positives outweigh the negatives. Right, so we're awake, so where are these guys? And they're surprised, so we're going to get around to act before they get to do anything there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All in sort of a row up here. So we'll just head towards them. There's a good chance they're out of range, so let's see what we can do with this. We can actually reach them. They're only 11 hit points, I think. Is this guy? Yeah, 11 hit points. So if we just do 2, and can we reach any of the others? We can't. Well, we might as well do all 4. We won't need that as many as that.
Oh.
Do for now. Ranger probably get close enough to use their bow. All the bandits seem quite low health, so I don't think we're going to need to put the hunter's mark on them. Well, let's do it anyway. It's a bonus action, so it's basically free. But we'll, actually, let's target the evil priest, because they actually do have some abilities that might hurt us. 18 is a hit. 15 only takes them to half health though. And they're all surprised, so we act next. Bring Fluffy up a bit closer. And we are going to cast... Probably just... Are they within range of Guiding Bolt? Hopefully so. No, they're not. Magic Missile? No. Okay, so they're actually out of range completely. Let's switch to our crossbow then. Maybe... No, way too far for that as well. Okay. Oh, hang on. I was going to end the go, but we can dash. That's what we can do. Probably with Sir Boring as well. Let's just dash him up. Now, what to do? Probably another Scorching Ray then. And we're going to do... Let's do 2 on the priest, and we'll do 2 on this first bandit. Hopefully, oh, there we go. That was, what was that, a counter spell? So that just completely cancels our spell, which is quite annoying. And she heals, almost to full health, and hides behind that rock. So that's all, it's all quite annoying. We can actually engage her in melee range if we go here. She probably didn't expect us to be able to move this far. We'll attack her. We've still got the hunter's mark on, so we're doing bonus damage. On our attacks we get a crit, and she's dead.
Blow.
Which is good. I think she had the potential to be a bit annoying to fight that evil priest. That's a hit. I think it's just these bandits now. Although this is unknown creature, I think it's. I just think it's a different type of bandit, a halfling bandit, by the look of it. Run Fluffy up, and we'll switch back to melee because that does give us a shield there. But we're going to cast a spell, and we're going to cast our Guiding Bolt. Who's acting next? They've gone. They're coming up. That one's too far away, so we're going to do it on this guy.
Evil light at
Ooh, no, he's actually quite strong. That was 18 damage there, and it's done maybe a quarter of his health, so actually he's got quite a lot of HP, that guy. We can move Sir Boring up though to attack this nearest bandit. Which we do. I don't think we need to smite. We only did 9 actually, so that was a bit low. Let's do the Divine Favour just so we're getting a bit more damage on our attacks. Right, so I think we can do one more Scorching Ray, which we're going to do on this hard, tougher enemy over here.
Lucky.
We did quite a lot of damage. In fact, we did 31 damage, and he's back down to a quarter of health, which probably means he's getting off for 80 health, something like that. What we might do with our ranger is maybe try and take down a couple of these bandits. just 1 HP short on that, unfortunately. So we'll finish him off, though. Bring her over here. Oh. That was a good miss. I think Fluffy, what we'll do is we'll inflict wounds, and we'll do it at a level 2 spell slot, and that hopefully is going to be enough to finish this guy off. Yeah, 26 damage. That was a big hit.
You'll die like
He's
the
dead.
rest.
Still don't know what type of enemy he was, though. We'll move him up to this other bandit. And we've got Saboring, who can, as long as he can hit him, I'm sure can finish this bandit off. Don't need to spend it. He's dead. And we'll just, we'll come up on the other side of this guy. I think just a magic missile should be enough to finish him off.
Arcana Eagle.
There we go. Decent amount of XP. Now, where did that tougher enemy die? Because I thought I might just check and see if he had any good loot, but I can't. I don't think he's dropped anything. I think he was over here, wasn't he? We'll click on this pile. Maybe we can find something good to pick up. Bit of gold, bit of food. We'll leave the rest for the scavengers, I think. And I think we just head back down the way we came, don't we? Yeah. I'm not sure exactly how far we have to go into this tower. Hopefully this side mission won't take too long. I can't quite remember what you do, so it's almost as new for me as it is for you. He should appear on the map though, so we'll see where we meet up, and hopefully we can just sort of fast travel over to him. He was not Bertram. Here he is. He's over here, so I think we just got to this inner fort. Have a quick look at the board. We've been travelling for a little while, so the scavengers might have had a chance to clear out some of the areas. Here we go. So we've got a scroll. We'll probably sell it. I could have left it there, to be honest, because I'll just end up selling that. I'll take the food. I'll take the ammo. I think we'll sell the rest and get over 300 gold, which is quite nice. I think we're back over 1,000 now. And we'll just come over to this wizard. Here we go. Alright, Master Dakin, what do you want us to do?
There you are.
Are you ready for this?
I am. Any idea how to get up there?
1 or 2?
I tried to think of a way, but still, this place is incredible. Did you notice that there was a minor gate just here in the courtyard?
As a matter of fact, I did. Let's get to it if you don't mind.
Right, okay, so rather than sort of teleporting us to the tower, he's actually asking us to find a way to get up there, and I think I think it's got to be the fly spell, hasn't it? Which I don't have at the moment. So, well, sadly I think we'll have to come back here once I've been able to level up enough to get that. So we'll return when we're able to fly up to that tower. For now, we'll carry on trying to get over to this possible gem location, which is going to take us a little bit of time. It's going to take 9 days, in fact 8 long rests, so I imagine we're going to see some combat on this journey. Oh, we've got a short sword though, which is good. This is another one where we can ambush the enemies. And we will. Might be able to get up to level 5 by the time we get over there if we have enough combat. Right. Probably recognise this map. I think we've been here before. A couple of enemies over there. Where are the rest? Here. Okay. So probably what we'll do... The Dark Apprentice is going to be a spellcaster. I tend to like to try and take the spellcasters down first if I can. So we'll bring the ranger up as close as we can. We'll switch to the bow. Put the hunter's mark on him.
Natura vivo malmis.
So he's got 22 health, so he's not too difficult to take down, but I doubt we'll be able to do just in this attack. Yeah, just 10. However, we do still have the surprise rounds, so we should be able to take him down, you know, before he's able to act. If I go here, I can see them both. So what I think I will do... Okay, we haven't actually recovered our spell slots from the last time, which is unfortunate. So we'll put the magic missile on. We've got to do 12 damage, so we'll put all 4 on. In an average of 3 for each bolt. And we manage it. We roll quite high. So he's down. What I might do with the cleric is bring him up towards the zombies. He does get a turn on dead power. It makes them run away. Which is okay. You know, I prefer them to be within hitting range, though, personally. So maybe we'll guiding bolt the first one here.
Messiah, evil, Malmin.
And he's dead. That's good. Just enough damage there to take him out. And so boring. I think he also gets a turn on dead power. No, maybe that's a different type of paladin. But what I'll do is I'll dash up and I'll plonk myself between the two of them here, so they have to stay there now and kind of hit our tank character. But we go first, so oops, that's okay. We'll switch to swords now. I won't put on the hunter's mark. We'll just hit them twice. Why did we do damage twice? I'm not sure about that. But never mind. Take it. That's enough to kill him. I think these zombies will probably be dead before she gets there, but we'll bring her over anyway. Cast some spells. Again, it's probably going to be the magic missile, isn't it? We'll just we'll put all of them into one zombie and take them out. He's down to 7. Does get a hit in, does a bit of damage. I hate to do the same spells all the time, but it's just so effective. So we'll do the guiding bolt, add a level 2 spell slot, and we'll target the other zombie. And he's got 1 health. Okay. We can't do 2 attacks just yet, so we'll just have to do 1 at a time. But that's fine. It's a miss. So we'll bring our ranger up. Just a melee attack. We only need to do 1 damage. And we crit. Bit of overkill. A bit more XP. I don't know how. We're probably not that close to the next level yet. Yeah, we've got ages to go. We've got nearly 3,000 XP still to get. I wish they sort of travelled a bit further in a day. It's takes. I mean, we saw it took. It's going to take 9 days to get there. So I don't mind the games where you just kind of click on it, and it takes a bit of time, but they kind of just automatically travel and you don't get attacked and stuff. But like I said, you do get money, you do get XP from it, so perhaps it's better. We're about halfway there now, are we? We've got another ambush. We've got some cult fanatics, a necromancer who was sort of an elite enemy the last time we faced one, and some skeletons. So I think we actually got about 800 XP the last time we faced a group like this. So we'll do this. So boring goes first. Now what do we have here? We have a cult fanatic and a skeleton in this corner. We've got a cult fanatic and a skeleton in this corner. We have the necromancer and a skeleton down there, and presumably two more down here. Yes. What I think I'll do is head towards the necromancer first of all. If we dash, can't quite reach him, but we get pretty close. Actually, what I might do is... Oh, I can't use my power. I was going to set him on fire, but that's an action, I think. We'll focus on these two for now and get the tougher enemy out of the way first. So he's on 59 hit points, so he's even stronger than we are. We'll switch to our bow as we can't quite get all the way to him. We'll cast a Hunter's Mark.
Natura Divo Malmis.
And we'll attack. Straight through to Boring's back. Just 16, so he's going to take a few hits to bring down. Yeah, so we'll bring Fluffy over as well. We'll do a high-level golden guiding bolt if we can. Just another 18 there, and get advantage on our next attack. We rolled single figures initiative, so these other enemies must have rolled really low on theirs. We're going to do our big spell, our Scorching Ray. He's got 25, so if we put 3 on him, that might be enough. Ooh, he's got 1 left? Yeah, 1 left. That's how it goes. Well, I think Saborin goes first, doesn't he? So we'll be able to bring him down. As long as we can hit him. Put him here, he'll sort of pin the skeleton down to this spot as well. Don't need to swing.
No quarter given.
No, he's only got a skeleton to face, and the skeleton's on half health. So what we'll do, we'll pivot, come up into this corner. Use the old Hunter's Mark. Fanatic. Again.
You'll
16.
die like the rest.
So what do they have? They've got 33, so yeah, so he's on about half health now. Skeleton misses. Fluffy will bring up again to this position, to this corner. Let's see, we'll do another guiding bolt, I think.
Evil Malmit.
Well done.
Not quite enough still. Now, these have all got quite a long way to go before they can attack me, although he's dashing. He actually went loads. Bring our wizard up though. I think we have to try and bring this cult fanatic down who acts next. But we probably need to use our firebolt. He's got 5 HP. Let's see if that's enough. 4. Okay. Kind of wastes his turn though. Maybe just shielded himself. Ooh, no, that's okay. Can we do another shield? don't need to here, but just so I don't forget, we're going to do the Divine Favor just to get a bit more damage on our weapon. We'll hopefully finish this skeleton off. Don't need to smite.
You didn't get me.
And we'll turn it. We'll come over and try to get these enemies next turn. Now I'm going to go back to swords as they've closed to melee on us. One more should do it. Yep. I'll just come over and I'll sort of get this ranged enemy in melee range. I'll probably just finish him off with a magic missile, so I'll bring Fluffy over to down here. And we'll try to get some damage on this other fanatic.
Visaye, evil, Malmit.
22, that was a good one.
Light, my friend.
Right, can I hit him with a melee? Sorry, a magic missile from here. I think I can, so he should die. They're both full health, but if I do the other 3 on this fanatic, I might be able to bring him down as well.
Good kill.
Not quite, 2 HP. What was that? Inflict wounds, miss. Yep, attack.
Yeah.
Miss.
Up. Ow!
Can't reach the fanatic, unfortunately, but we'll hopefully finish off this skeleton. And I will smite. I've got the spell slots for it. I just want to make sure he's dead. He is. We'll have a go at just taking the skeleton out. There we do.
More coming your way.
So what do we do? We've got Cult Fanatic is nearly dead there, but I think we'll let Fluffy deal with him. So if we bring her up still, this Cult Fanatic is running away. Yeah, so we'll try the magic missile now. So we'll put 1 should be enough there. Can we reach her? We can.
Visaye,
2 more there.
evil, Malmit. I win again.
Just a little bit of damage, but it all helps. We do have a Scorching Ray. What's she got? 25? Yeah, that seems about right.
Arcana evil. Malmi.
Yeah, there we go. Again, a sort of over 800 XP for that, which is nice. So we should be about 2,000 away from next level now, which sounds a lot, but you know, a couple more combats like that, and we'd be almost there. Just takes quite a long time to get there, doesn't it? I think that this might be the furthest we have to go. Plus, also once we're able to teleport to a location, you know, we can then start a journey from that location the next time. So, for instance, if we have to end up going somewhere up here, we'll be able to just teleport to this gem location, if presuming there is a teleporter there, and you know, cut the journey time down by a lot. Orc war party. Now, we haven't faced orcs before. We have a chieftain. Do we hold for more info? Do we know anything about him? So he's got 85 HP, so he's going to be probably the hardest enemy we've faced yet, with 3 other orcs we don't know a lot about. But we'll do that. Give it a go. I'm sure we'll be alright. Again, the decision is, do you focus down the chieftain first of all, who's likely to be the toughest enemy on the board? Or do we take down the little enemies first, the mobs, and you know, sort of get them out of the way nice and early? Presuming we can. I don't know how much health they've got. We know he's got 80 something, don't we? That told us that already, although it's now saying we don't know anything about him. We should have all our spell slots. So have we got anything else that we could do? I think it's just so good, isn't it? I'm going to use the level 2 guiding bolt again, just to hopefully take down a decent chunk of his health. 21. Yeah, so a quarter of his health already. He's going to come and hit Fluffy. Oh, but misses. He does get another attack though. Which I think that hits. It does 8. So you know, we could put up with a few rounds of that kind of punishment, but really we don't want to be having to do that for too long. And again, I've forgotten to equip our +1 short sword, so I'm definitely going to have to remember to do that after this fight. Right, another 18, so he should be getting down towards half health, I think. We are going to hopefully do a bit of damage on him here, because we're going to use our Divine Favour. And presuming that we hit, which we do, we are going to smite. So we do quite a lot of damage there. We did 19, 23 damage, so he's down to a quarter health now. And I think we have to Scorching Ray, don't we? That might be enough to kill him, if we're lucky. No, we missed 1, missed 2, so we only did 15. So he's going to get another chance. Well, Fluffy can hopefully get him. If he doesn't, then he's going to attack us again. Yeah, so we succeeded on the save against being knocked down. Oh no, he did knock us down. So the Orc was successful, we were unsuccessful, so we're down now. I think we do stand up for our next turn. It just gives the other Orcs advantage on their attacks against us for that round. So Fluffy's here, we're going to inflict wounds this time, I think. And hopefully that's enough. Yeah, so the Chieftain's down. That's good. We can use a bonus spell now. Actually, we can't use that. We can't use our spiritual weapon. Why is that? We have to do that first. I think it is a bonus action though, the spiritual weapon. Now we do get to our full attacks. I guess we'll just do this one first. Oh, okay, so they're not too strong. That's enough to get them down. Paladin, move up. We might as well use the smite. It's overkill, I think, but at least it gets rid of him. And the wizard can hopefully get rid of this last one. Yeah. Again, a bit of overkill probably, but another 350 XP, so that's not bad. Just searching the chieftain, we get another of these. This one's unidentified, so it's probably a different type of strength potion again to the 2 that we've already found. Healing remedy we'll take a bit of food. The rest is just junk, really. Getting close. Can we get there on the next day? Hopefully we can. Oh, they're going a bit of a long way around, aren't they? I think it's going to be another day before we get there. Are they going to come back out? Or are they going to go in? They're resting, aren't they? Yeah. And I forgot to equip that sword again. I hope I don't get attacked again. Just go in. Go in. Why are we taking 2 days just to... 2 days just to sort of skirt around this location. I don't know what we're playing at. Come on, let's go in. There we go. This looks like quite a spooky place. Alright, we seem to be in some kind of swamp now. So, before I do anything else, let's take this short sword that we made, and we'll give it to our ranger. I'm going to put it in the offhand, just keep the rapier, which does a bit more damage even, though it's not a +1. We'll have a look what we can find in this swamp. We'll knock that tree down. Get whatever's in here. Sorrow's got another letter. I suppose we'll have a quick look at it. Take the arrows, take the bolts, take the scroll, take the letter. Have a quick read. If this is found, please forward to my wife, L. Address is at the bottom. L. For 30 years I've always promised to come back safely to you. This time I'm going to be late. It was a spectacular battle, but this beast was better than my sword. I will light the fire and wait by the door until you get there. Love, Jay. Okay, again I think that's flavour. I don't recall finding anyone we can give that letter to, which is a shame. You know, maybe they could have put something like that in the game, that you recover, you know, letters and little things like that
The
that you
gems
can
in the
give to
castle.
people that you find.
Maybe. It's in that direction.
That's a good-sized castle. A garrison of 24 at least.
We're not getting in that way.
Well, could we climb up?
It's too open out here. We'd be easy targets.
We'll have to find another way.
We could just show our Legacy Council credentials.
Assuming they're law-abiding folk who'll respect the council.
Not too many of those around here, I'm guessing.
So the upshot of that is they're recommending against the frontal assault here, which is fair enough. There's a lot of enemies in there. What we'll do is we had a choice of going left or right, so we've just gone left here. See if we can find anything in the area. Okay, we found a new waypoint. It's a pond. There are some friendly wolves here. They're in green. There's quite a lot of them though. And there's someone here called Talbot the Grey. He's gonna
Who's this?
ignore us.
Seems to like
Look at
wolves.
Could be a ranger. Could be a werewolf. Could be something else.
Ah, boring. Let's kill them. The lawful good paladin there once again. Let's talk to him, Fluffy. Well,
He might know
what's that?
something about the castle. It can't hurt to ask.
That's a good roll. Get over here. Or hello. We'll try the friendly
Hello.
approach.
We come in peace. Can we talk to you?
Ooh, that's quite a high roll.
Come
but
in
it
peace,
did
do
fail.
you? Then you're the only peaceful things here. Go in peace, before I get tired of being peaceful.
Not particularly friendly. We can highlight it, but we can't click on him again. So I think that check that we made was
my home, strangers.
keep away from his home. We can go around. No, even just trying to get around the side of the building, he's turned hostile, which is a shame. I can't remember if succeeding that persuasion check actually makes him friendly towards you. Perhaps it does, but we failed, and so we've got to attack. Put all our spells back. Might take down the wall. Let's put in a couple of bolts to a couple of wolves and see what that does. Kills them both. Right, so Boring's turn. I think if he puts himself here, the Talbot won't be able to get to our wizard. We'll do a divine favour.
Evo Viribe.
We actually know how much health he's got. He's got 58, which is quite a lot. So if we do connect a crit, I'll smite his head.
Truly
And actually
formidable.
we do 37 damage just in that one hit, which is pretty good. Bring Marseille over and see what she can do. Immune to piercing. Well, that's not good news for us. I think all we do is piercing damage. Although maybe the short sword is slashing damage, so we actually did something with the short sword. Why is he immune to piercing? What we'll do, let's bring our spiritual weapon up.
Misaye, Evo,
I think it does bludgeoning damage. So we'll use that to attack him. That's enough. And rather than use another spell slot, I don't think these wolves are that strong, so we'll just use an attack and miss. Ooh, jumped across. Gets advantage. I think the wolves get advantage because they're pack animals, so when there's more than one of them, they sort of boost each other. Probably use a cantrip here. I'm expecting more difficult combat in this area, so I'm just going to sort of preserve my spell slots a little bit. Means the combat will take a little bit longer. so boring. Crit, a second crit in a row. We're going to pass the smite this time, though. Let's just bring him forward to engage the wolf. So these turns. This will probably be enough to kill it.
You lose.
Right, a bit more XP. Although it looks like the fire's weak and rested, it doesn't have the little symbol, so actually I can't even click on that. No loot left behind by any of those enemies. We can unlock the door and go in his house. I'd rather have done that in a friendly way, but it didn't seem to be an option for us. I'll take all of that. He's got some bits and bobs over here. And a back door as well. A winter wolf pelt, which is a crafting item, and it's a health potion which we'll take. Let's pass this back door, which is also locked. There's a crate out here. More arrows, more food. I don't really want the torches though, so I'll just take those. Can't really go anywhere around here. So I think we just go back through the house. I think you can get around the side though, so if I just click over here. No. If I do that, you can just about get to this sort of basket thing that's over here. Was it worth it? It was, because we've got a pile of bones, which is, it says it's necessary for the completion of a quest, and we can't drop it or sell it. So we did need to come to here to do a quest in this area. It's unfortunate we had to kill that guy who, really, when we arrived, was just sitting by his fire, having a nice little time by the glow of the flames with his wolves by him. But we come along and kill him for being a bit rude to us. And we're the heroes. So as you probably noticed, we went back past the castle and took the other path around it to see what we could find over here. An area. This is a camp place where we can rest. I don't think we need to just yet. We're not leveled up. We saved our spell slots. We're not particularly hurt. We'll look in this chest though. A bit more food, more reagents. We'll carry on around. I think we're probably getting reasonably close to leveling up now. We need another 1,300 or so. Cemetery. Let's jump in. The first thing you do in a cemetery is, of course, you jump in an open grave and have a rummage around. And we find some more bones. These are just headstones, but we'll click on them. Okay. Not sure what that means to anyone. Right, okay. Only a few of them are actually clickable. I will click them just in case one of them does something. Okay. Ooh, it's a ghost. Ghost.
Look, what's that?
Some kind of incorporeal being. Undead, most likely.
See, this time we've come across a ghost, right? When we came across that man sitting quietly by his fire, Boring was like, let's kill him! Now we found a ghost, and he's like, oh, let's talk to him. Well, Fluffy's the exact opposite. But we're going to agree with Boring in this instance. We are going to talk to him.
Even from a ghost.
He's a pro undead paladin. Failed the insight check. I'm not going to say go over here. We've got some
Hello,
questions.
could we ask you some questions?
Hello, I'm Ingby Cramson of the Guild of Antiquarians. Or at least I used to be.
What can you tell us about the castle? Who lives there?
2 women. A high elf, but living and quite old. She's a necromancer of some sort.
And the other?
Once human, but definitely undead now. The Defiler, I think. And she had a gang of ghouls with her. Horrid beasts. I avoided them.
So lots of undead.
Is there anyone else?
There's a garrison. Skeletons, mostly. I avoided them too.
I think we know enough now. Thank you.
Actually, I was hoping to ask you a greater favor.
A favor? How can we help you?
I was killed in this cemetery. Me bones are here somewhere.
And you'd like us to take them home for burial, so you can find peace?
Well, yes. But they got a little scattered. The wolves, you see.
Oh, no, that's just rude.
As far as I can feel, they are in 3 separate places.
Well, that's just you all over.
It's not just
That's actually
about
quite a good
burial,
joke.
though of course I'd be grateful for that too. Since I was killed, I carried on studying this necropolis, but I can't touch material things, including pens, so I couldn't update my journal.
Now, that's what I call a work ethic.
And since my
if you were
spirit
killed,
is bound to my
you'd
mortal
take a day off, wouldn't
remains,
you?
I can't return to Caer Lem to report in person. But if you take my bones back, perhaps my spirit could travel with them, and the knowledge I've recovered won't be lost.
Yeah, no, I think we'll do
You
that.
can
We've already
rely on
found 2
us.
sets. Yeah, so those are the bones we found over by the wolf hut. They belong to this guy. And we do need them. We want to sort of take him back, lay him to rest. There is a basket down here. I wonder if this might be the last set of bones. No. Got some food, basic sword, bit of gold. Okay. Now what I might do is come back here and go into this chapel here. There's a couple of things to, well, there's one thing to search here as well. Again, no bones, a bit more gold, a bit more rations. There's another door over here. Okay. There's actually quite a lot of gold in those places. Looks like we're going into a next area now. So what I might do, I'm going to quickly just make sure that our bow users have enough ammo selected. And I might call it a day for now. I know we've only sort of just arrived in this area. It did take us quite a long time to arrive. We're just going to drop these torches. A lot of food. I'm going to give all the bows over to Fluffy, who's got the crossbow. It sounds like we're sort of going to be getting into quite a lot of combat next. So it's probably going to be quite a long time doing that before we sort of get on to the next part. We'll just make sure we got the crossbow all filled up. Drop those, I don't think we can even sell these. Right, so we'll leave it there. We're just ready to go into the next area, which I think is going to sort of bring us up into that big dark castle that is our sort of objective for this area. So we'll leave it till next time. So thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please do like and subscribe. And yeah, I will hopefully see you next time.